I'm actually in the traditional program, been matched we're working on our 4th year. So, use our word fabulous. It's been a fabulous experience all the way through. Sarah and I just clicked from the
My husband John and I are actually a big couple through Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we've been with the program for almost 2 years now.
I'm a traditional big sister, and you're a little sister. Perfect.
Well, since we started the program, when we first started it, Brian was somewhat shy because it takes a while to get used to having a big cupboard. But his confidence has really grown in the last couple of years. And his manners and politeness and please and thank you and courtesy to others. And he's very thoughtful and considerate. And just last weekend we were making Valentine cookies, and we had to make one for him and his mother so he could take home one for her as well.
So. It's really changed my life, actually. When my parents passed away, I felt that I needed someone there, and Jen was the perfect person.
Oh.
Okay, no crying.
She has been in my life because she makes me happy, like I said, and she's been always somebody I could tell secrets to, and it also makes me better because I'm the oldest sister in the house, and I have no older brothers or sisters, and she's my older sister. It's like having somebody to look up to.
Sarah gives me the opportunity to act silly whenever I feel like it, especially when we hang out together. She also allows me to kind of re-experience some of that stuff when I was a kid, and when I'm all stressed out at work and I think like, I've had a really crappy day, but I get to hang out with Sarah tonight and we do something fun, and I totally lose myself in it. She's 14 now, which is a little bit harder. We're not all about craft night, and we did carve pumpkins at Halloween though. That was pretty fun.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah. So Sarah just gives me back that oomph that, adults kind of lose when they're
A big kid again, all over again. I get to do all the things that I used to do when I was little, and I think that she requires me to be a better person. She makes me want to, be a good role model for her. So that's what I get out of it.
Well, it's a very rewarding experience, particularly, well, we have 2 children, John and I, but the children are 23 and 19. So it's having a young child around the household. And Brian actually has attended a lot of the family dinners. He's been to both my mother and father's house. He's enjoyed helping them around the house, and he's John's mother, and also his sister. She has 2 girls, and one of the girls is the same age as Brian. So, and we actually walked the New Gunningsville Bridge together. Remember that?
Did she go to your house?
Yes, she did, and you were showing her games on the computer.
Good.
do it, hands down do it. I was looking for something in my life, I felt like I needed something and I wanted to do something, and this was the something. I'm no good with walking dogs, the SPCA, and volunteering at hospitals and stuff. This was what I needed to do. I needed to give back, but also to get.
Yes.
Right? I feel the same way.
I think it's a great organization. I think that it's very worthwhile. You get a lot of support from the agency, and I think that it really makes a difference. So it's really worthwhile. Like it's something that I would definitely recommend to anybody.
Well, we just normally hang out or go to movies, well, last weekend we went to movies. And we do, go ahead. Yeah, we sometimes do more adventurous things that Jen doesn't really like, but like horseback riding, she doesn't really like.
I don't do horses well,
But I love them, so she does it for me.
Well, we go skating, skiing, and lots of stuff. We go sleepover, pajama parties, we bake cookies, we go to the movies and Magic Mountain.
Ask him about what type of fish that he catches when he goes fishing, because he had never been fishing before.
This I have.
Well,
My
not
dad,
up,
I hooked
not
him
up
the
in
leg.
Grand Lake though. That was the first time in Grand Lake.
I hooked my dad in the leg the first time.
Oh.
I came back, I whipped it, and I'm like, where's my line? And he's like, Brian, look behind you. I'm like, what? But I don't see it. In the back of my leg, I meant, oh, oops.
So who caught the biggest fish? Was it me? Was it John or was it you?
You didn't fish. John tried to get the fish before I flipped right into the boat or in the water.
How big was the last fish that we had on the line that we lost?
About this big.
It was a really big fish. And in fact, the fishing line was right down to the water. I thought it was gonna fall in the water.
I was gonna let go.
All kinds of stuff together. It doesn't really have to cost a lot of money, and it doesn't have to, be anything major. It's just the time that you put into it. So that's what we do. We spend time together. A big heart, an adventurous spirit, patience sometimes, but just the ability to want to hang out with somebody and make a difference in their life and have fun mostly.
No, you don't need anything specific. You just have to have a wide open heart and just a vivid imagination. And time, which we all have. I mean, you can make time, and that's what I do. Make time, hang out.
Many people do it for a long period of time, and it's not just when they're young, it's a lifelong commitment. We have friends where the fellow was a big brother, and to this day, which is almost 20 years later, he still keeps in touch with his little brother, and a couple years ago actually went to his wedding. So it's a lifelong relationship. It's just not a short term if you want to make the difference. So.